All right, welcome into the Slobberknocker Sports College Football Show, Week 3. We're back after another solid week. Turner hit his Underdog of the Week outright.
Oh my God! Who could it be?
Don't need him here.
Oh my God! Big Dog and Arch, the newest member of the league family. Get Arch in there for a close shot. Look at this beauty. Look at this little.
Stop.
Look
That's
at
animal abuse.
Look at
bottom line is we're going to pick – what's my pick, South Carolina?
Yep. Big Dog, South Carolina lock this week.
All right, lock of the week for Big Dog, South Carolina.
Yeah, he said Bailey can kick rocks. Vanderbilt sucks.
Well, I told you last week Vanderbilt was going to win, and they did. We hit our parlay, even though it downgraded to a two-teamer. And so let's see here.
And honestly, I hate to even call us out on this, but it was even like a fake two-teamer because I think Oklahoma was like minus 200. But listen, we didn't lose. We won a little bit of money. You were very good on your your locks of the week. Your bet,
yeah,
your baby
well,
bet.
should have been at least a 3-1, if not a 4-0. But we are, if you go with our best bets the last 2 weeks, I think we're 7-3 to start the year. 7-3 to start the year. Plus, we hit one of our two parlays to start the year, and you hit an outright plus 200. So you're up quite a bit in the first couple of weeks. We're going to try and keep the winners coming this week. Let's dive in quickly. First, we'll just go ahead and do our pick 'em. So we'll go ahead and pick all the games, and then we'll give our best bets. So I'm going to go through here right now, and I'll quickly go through. We're going to go to Friday night, Colorado traveling to Houston. By the way, sorry, one more thing before we start. Make sure if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Check out our full weekly podcast. Also, for standings purposes, I won by 1 the first week. You won by 1 the second week. So we are outright tied through 2 weeks with each 1 week of victory.
You tried to snake me and said I picked UNLV, and I never picked UNLV.
Was it UNLV?
I think it was. Sorry, San Diego State. San Diego State.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you're gonna call me out, at least remember the team, okay? Colorado traveling to Houston Friday night on ESPN. Houston's 4.5-point favorite.
Colorado, I think, is starting that third string quarterback, right? I think they're making the change. They're not starting the two.
They're not starting
big games, but obviously Willie Fritz and the boys get the win. Dylan needs to apologize to Willie Fritz. He claimed he was retired, and he's not.
I don't think I said he was retired. I just said I said he was not at Memphis, or he wasn't at
Tulane
anymore, which he is not.
That's fair. We have to go check the tape. I think you said he was retired. He is old. But Willie Fritz can win the game.
I'll take Houston as well.
Oh, there's Art.
First start of the year for this kid. I don't even know who he is. Houston's 2-0, even though they haven't looked that great. Give me the Cougs. We have another game on Friday night. Probably, you're going to see a team quit here real quick if Kansas State loses this one. The Wildcats traveling to Arizona. Arizona's 2-0. Kansas State 1-2. Should be 0-3, coming off an outright loss to Army as a 17.5-point favorite. They are a 1.5-point favorite going to Tucson, Arizona.
The Wildcats win in Arizona. They take out Kansas
Which Wildcats?
Oh, that's a good point. And the Arizona Wildcats.
Arizona Wildcats. Man. Yeah, give me Arizona. I can't go Kansas. They just don't trust Avery Johnson. All right, moving to Saturday. Obviously, we both pick Oregon. Here's a really interesting game. We talked about this, or we mentioned it before the show on Monday. Clemson, number 12 in the country, 1-1, traveling to Georgia Tech. Clemson almost lost to Troy at home last week. Georgia Tech, questions about Haynes King's health, lower body injury, but he's good to go. Line was 9 at open, thinking he wasn't going to play. He's going to play, so now all the way down nearly to a field goal.
Yeah, he's going to play, but it's just a question of okay, if it was 9.5, right, which it was, and you drop it a full touchdown, if it was 9.5 originally, they couldn't have thought his health was that good to begin with. I mean, I'm going to pick Virginia. I mean, I'm going to pick Georgia Tech regardless. I think they're going to win the game as long as Haynes King is semi-healthy. I think Clemson, there's just so many questions. I think Dabo will finally have to really answer the transfer portal questions and all the NIL stuff after this year, because I don't think it's going to go nearly as well as everybody thought. Klubnik doesn't look very good. I think Georgia Tech wins the game by a field goal. Close game, ugly game. I think it's low scoring.
I thought about Georgia Tech as a best bet plus 3.5, and I just couldn't get there. And I don't want to be on the same side anyway of the first 3 games, so I'm going to take the other side here and take Clemson. But I think this is a very tight game. I'll just say this. I think the reason Clemson wins this game, and I hope you're right, I'm rooting for Georgia Tech. I like Haynes King. I like Georgia Tech. I'm not a Dabo Swinney guy, but I think maybe last week they're coming off the loss to LSU at home, big game. They have a little bit of a hangover. They're down 16-0 to Troy. I think it might have been a wake-up call, and I think they might get it together in this spot. I mean, if they lose this game, they basically win the ACC or you're not in the playoff, like in week 2. So I'm gonna go with Clemson here. Okay, moving on. Alabama, Wisconsin. We're not going to talk about this game. You're not picking Wisconsin, are you? They're a 21.5-point dog, but I'm bringing it up because Alabama lost as a 15-point favorite to Florida State in week 1.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
There we go. Give me Alabama as well. Roll Tide. All right, moving on. Memphis at Troy. Interesting spot. Mentioned Troy gave Clemson a really good game last week. This is an 11 a.m. kickoff in Troy, Alabama. Memphis 2-0, Troy 1-1. Memphis is a short favorite.
I'm taking Troy. I'm just all about the dogs this week. You got Troy.
I'm actually going to ride with you on this one. I like Troy too. And yeah, give me Troy. I love their quarterback's name, by the way, Goose Crowder. So like the Troy Trojans in this spot.
It's a good name.
To get the outright win as a dog here. Okay, we're going to move on. Not a ton of good games this week, but we have some ranked matchups. Georgia at Tennessee, big SEC matchup in week 3. The Bulldogs are a 3.5-point favorite. Total in the game 49.5. Both teams 2-0 coming into Knoxville.
Who do you like?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick an upset here. I'll take Tennessee in this spot. Not that I think Aguilar is all that great, but I watched Gunnar Stockton at the end of last season. I wasn't impressed. I know he's had a year of off-season practice under his belt. I think Georgia's one of those teams who's ranked based on merit. Yes, they're talented, obviously, but tough environment early in the season for a kid who hasn't made a lot of starts in his career. Give me Tennessee. They win by a touchdown. It's going to be 28-21 Vols.
Give me the dogs. Okay. I just think they're ultimately a better team. Obviously going to Neyland Stadium is very, very tough place to play. I wish you wouldn't turn this game on in the background. That's where my eyes are watching the NFL game here. But yeah, I think it's I think the Packers did they just score again? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. The Packers are beating the shit out of the Redskins.
I like to hear.
My God, the Commanders.
There you go. Watch your mouth there. Yeah.
Yep.
No, they'll always be the Redskins. Okay, so you're picking the you already said Bulldogs. All right.
Bulldogs.
Let's see here. Oh, quickly, Washington State, North Texas. North Texas is a 5.5-point favorite. Both teams are 2-0.
I think Texas.
I'm going to take Washington State. So we're on the opposite side there. Pittsburgh, West Virginia. I'm going to take Pittsburgh. They're a 7.5-point favorite. Don't think they cover the 7.5. It's going to be a tight game.
Okay, well, I'll get double points if I take West Virginia.
Yep.
I mean, West Virginia.
Yes,
I'll take West Virginia.
This would be impressive because you faded them last week taking Ohio, and they pulled the outright upset. And so if you get them here for double points, that would be an impressive win. We'll pick this game even though we don't need to. Incarnate Word taking on UTSA. Incarnate Word's 1-1.
Loyalty. I'll take Incarnate Word.
Stop. You're actually going to take them?
I get triple points if they win. So, yeah.
All right. That's fair. Yeah. Triple points. Okay. I'll take UTSA. I watched them play that first game. I'll give you quadruple points if they win.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Quadruple points. Here we go. South Florida. No respect for South Florida. They're 18th in the country. They're 2-0. Arguably the best 2 wins in the country combined. They're traveling to Miami Gardens, Florida. Hard Rock Stadium to take on number 5 Miami, 2-0 as well. 17.5 points the Hurricanes are laying here. And I guess nobody learned from last week because South Florida was a 17.5-point dog last week. They won outright. Do they do it again here?
No, they don't win outright. I'm going to say it's a tight one-score game, and then Miami makes it 2 scores late, but South Florida still covers. I'll take Miami to win by 10.
I'll take Miami to win by a field goal. It's going to be a tight game. I would not be shocked if South Florida won that game.
Yeah,
All right.
me neither. I can't believe they're getting 17.5 points. It's crazy.
That's wild. Arkansas at Ole Miss, another big SEC matchup. Both teams 2-0. Ole Miss won their SEC opener last week at Kentucky. Did not cover, to my chagrin.
This is always a kind of game that Ole Miss loses, but I'll take them. I'll take Ole Miss.
I think they did crush Arkansas last year, and I think they always lose this type of game, but I don't think they lose to Arkansas specifically all that often. Give me Ole Miss, tight game. Old Dominion at Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech's a 6.5-point favorite.
Old Dominion.
Yep, there it is. Big dog yelling from the rafters. Old Dominion with the upset of the week. This is Uncle T's. We're spoiling it. Uncle T's dog of the week. Old Dominion. I was on Virginia Tech last week. I said they were going to win 9, possibly 10 games. Nope. After giving up 35 unanswered to Vandy, they're going to quit, just like Florida State did. They'll win 2 ball games this year.
Wow. That might be the biggest flip-flop in the history of the show. From 9 to 10 games to 2 wins. Wow.
2 ball
Utah.
games.
Utah. Give me 2.
Yeah, that team's going to absolutely quit on Fuentes. He's going to get fired. Fuentes is I'm not going to say the R word, but he's an idiot.
If they lose this game, he'll be fired before they get on the plane. Or I guess they're at home before they get back home. Give me Virginia Tech. They win it. Close game. I think it's a great pick. I like Old Dominion. I'm just going to take the other side. All right. Scrolling down here. Florida at LSU. Talk about a tough spot. LSU or Florida off a loss to South Florida at home. Everybody's calling for Billy Napier's head. I don't think Florida wins, but I think this is a weirdly close game. The line's 7.5. That should tell you something despite losing, despite it being a night game in Baton Rouge. It's still only 7.5. I think LSU wins by 2 on a walk-off field goal.
By 2. That is, if they win by exactly 2, that would be a hell of a call.
Right.
I'm going to say LSU wins a close game as well.
Okay.
I don't think, and we've talked about it with Florida. I don't know what a successful season is. I don't know what they're, you're seeing the memes online of Dan Mullen smiling, saying, "Do you miss me yet?" He got fired going 10-2. So, I guess Napier's going to get, writings on the wall, I guess, but that schedule is either the toughest schedule in the country or by the end of the season, because people didn't know about Florida State. Obviously, they beat Alabama. They look far better. The schedule's unbelievably tough. I think if he went 8-4 somehow, it'd be a hell of an achievement. I think he's going to end up getting fired.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, night game in South Bend. Texas A&M, the Aggies traveling to Notre Dame to take on, traveling to Notre Shame to take on the Irish. I'm going to go ahead and do this, even though I can't believe I'm picking them, but I'm going to pick the Aggies to win this game. I watched Notre Dame week 1. The defense is not nearly as good as everybody thought it was going to be. The loss of Al Golden is going to play a massive factor this season for Notre Dame. I'm going to win my win total under on Notre Dame in the first 3 games. In their first 2 games. They're going to lose their first 2. They'll drop out of the top 25 after this loss, or at least back to in the maybe 22. Jude in the background going nuts over there. Give me the Aggies to win this game outright as a 6.5-point dog.
Yep, Jude's going crazy. Let's see. I think
you're never picking A&M here.
Oh, no, I'm not picking A&M. Yeah, Notre Dame wins. Touchdown Jesus, God's team. Notre Dame wins. Aggies will lose by this is a classic. I'll tell you this. This is just a classic A&M game. People are like, hey, Notre Dame's down this year. We're going to go on the road. We're going to win this game. And they're going to go 8-4 again, like they always go 8-4. Texas A&M, Texas 8-4, as they call them.
That's right.
They'll lose a game by 2 touchdowns. How about that?
If they lose this game, I will not be upset, but I don't think that happens. I think they win this outright. Okay, here we go. Vanderbilt at South Carolina. Let you pick it first.
The line just stinks to high heaven. I guess they just don't think. I mean, I just don't know how Vanderbilt was a pick at Virginia Tech, and then or a slight underdog, I guess, and then now they're only 3.5-point underdog in Columbia. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I think South Carolina ends up winning the game though, in a very close one. I think it's just I would say South Carolina by 3.
You know, I'm going to do what I always do, and that's back my Vanderbilt Commodores here. So despite the fact that they're a 3.5-point dog, despite the fact that nobody gives Vanderbilt a chance, that their win total this year was 4.5 games, and they're already 2-0. They start 3-0. They go into Columbia, South Carolina, and they pull a back-to-back outright upsets over very good teams. Give me Vanderbilt to win this outright. Okay. 7 o'clock kick, Tulane at Duke. I'll take Tulane. They're a 1.5-point favorite.
I'm gonna go with the what is it? The Bayou Jew.
Bayou Jew, baby.
Even better than the what was he before?
BYU and the Bayou Jew.
Yeah, 2 great nicknames.
Yeah.
The Bayou Jew, I love. Yeah, give me Tulane to win that one.
He took into account in terms of where he was transferring. All right, couple more real quick. Air Force at Utah State. We can go quick through these. Give me Utah State. They're 3.5-point dogs at home.
I mean, listen, anytime I can back a academy, I'm going to do it. Air Force with the win. Utah State sucks.
Minnesota at Cal, both 2-0. Big Ten matchup.
Give me the Golden Bears.
Yeah, I gotta back the Bears there. Boston College, Stanford. We're both picking Boston College. Oh, last one, just in case you might do it. Texas State at Arizona State. Arizona State's 18.5-point favorite. Give me Arizona State to bounce back after the upset last week, but it's going to be closer than people think.
Do I get triple points if Texas State wins?
If you pick Texas State, I'll give you triple on this one.
Yeah, you know, give me your boy Brad Jackson. I'll go for triple points.
I love me some Brad Jackson. I'm going to try and get him on the show, but I do think Arizona State finds a way to win. It's in Tempe, Arizona. Okay, who's your total of the week?
Going back to the old reliable, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. I think it's over 62. I think that's the number. I'm not too sure. I think you'll see Oregon State score anywhere from like 14 to 20 points, and then I think you'll see Texas Tech score 50. So I mean, I like the over in that one.
I'll start real quick. I'm going to do my 4 bet your baby bets of the week. I'm going to do them quick right here. Ready? Okay. I'm going to tell you, I already like this one. It was on my card separately. We both like this one. I'm going to take Texas Tech, Oregon State over 62.5. Like your logic, Tech puts up 49 to 56 here. They're going to have a tough time getting stopped. Oregon State has shown a propensity to score points. Their defense is horrific. I think they put up enough to push this over. I see this around 70. Give me this Texas Tech, Oregon State over 62.5. So that's a conjoined pick right there. So that's like a 4-star play when we're both on the same side. My other three, my 3 sides, we're going to go South Florida, going back to the well, plus 17.5 at Miami. The disrespect of South Florida, the Bulls, they're going to have it's going to be a very close game. South Florida is a live dog in that game. This should be in the single digits. No respect for South Florida after what they did last week, going into Gainesville, one of the tougher places in the country to play, and winning outright. Give me South Florida plus 17.5, tight game. Number 2, going to back the Bayou Jew. Give me Tulane minus the 1.5. Like the Bayou Jew, like what I saw week 1. I actually had Northwestern on the website and got killed in that one. Preston Stone was horrible for Northwestern, but I liked what I saw from Tulane's defense. Opportunistic. I like Summerall and what he's done there. He's a good coach, did a good job at Troy before he was at Tulane. Give me Tulane minus the 1.5. Also, did not like what I saw from Duke last week. We backed Illinois in our parlay, and that was an easy winner on the road. Now they're having to go to Tulane, tough spot. Number 3, I already told you I like A&M to win the game outright, so I'm going to back them here with a bet your baby bet plus 6.5. You might wait here because of the key number of 7. If you see some support for Notre Dame late on Saturday, this could get to 7. And if it drops to 6, honestly, it's no big deal. So I would, if you are going to tail A&M plus the points, I would wait. I'm going to wait till Saturday to try to take this. I may even buy it to 7, but I'll give it out at 6.5 here on the podcast. A&M plus the 6.5. So quickly, we're going to go back. We're going to summarize, and we got to do our parlay. We have to throw 3 together real quick.
We'll get it together.
Okay, real quick. South Florida plus 17.5. Tulane minus the 1.5. A&M plus the 6.5. My total of the week and Uncle T's total of the week is both Texas Tech, Oregon State over 62.5, and Uncle T's dog of the week, Old Dominion plus the 6.5. Is that what it was? Plus 6.5 and plus 200 on the money line. Old Dominion to outright over Virginia Tech. And then our parlay of the week. Okay, let's see if we can find 3 we like. We waited till the last minute last week, and we did this, and we hit it. So let's see if we can do it again. You like Georgia Tech, don't you?
Yeah, I was thinking we do South Florida for sure, plus 17.5.
Well, that's my best bet. Let's try to keep it separate from our picks.
Oh, you want to keep it separate from the picks? Okay.
Like that's what we did last week. We did separate from all of our picks.
Okay.
That way we don't lose. That way we don't lose double. If we miss on one, we don't lose the parlay already.
Okay, gotcha.
That makes it tougher, but.
How do you feel about Texas State plus 18.5? Do you think they're really going to lose
that one? That was on my card. Let's go Texas State plus 18.5. I know I said Vandy plus 3.5. I wouldn't be opposed. Or I know I said Vandy. All right, I wouldn't be opposed to South Carolina if you like them. Also wouldn't be opposed. Also wouldn't be opposed to, like you said, West Virginia plus 7.5. I don't hate that. Tennessee plus 3.5. We got Troy plus.
I think we go. What is Houston on the money line? Houston minus 180 on the money line.
Okay.
18.5 in that Texas State game. And then Georgia Tech plus 3.5. Does that work?
Yeah, plus 3.5. That should pay out like 4.8 to 1. Yeah. Okay, I like it. So parlay of the week: Georgia Tech plus 3.5, Texas State plus the 18.5, and Houston on the money line tomorrow night against Colorado. That's your parlay of the week. You got your best bets. You got our picks. Locks of the week. Big Dog's lock of the week was South Carolina. Minus 3.5 versus Vandy, but he's wrong because the Commodores are going to win outright. My Vanderbilt Commodores. Thanks for tuning into the College Football Show. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out our weekly podcast. We'll be back next week with more best bets. Hopefully we get you some winners this week, just like we have the first couple weeks, and we'll be back next time. Catch you guys next time.